What's good, guys? Mookie here. Just like the video title says, I'm going to be breaking down how I lost over 20 pounds in the first 30 days of my challenge. Right now, I'm currently on day 37. I'm down 25.4 pounds so far. Man, I'm feeling better than I ever have. It's the best decision I ever made. I never really, I don't know. I kind of always knew that weed was an issue for me, especially when it came to munchies. But it's something that I really enjoyed doing, so I kept doing it, and I didn't, wasn't willing to make the sacrifice. And I don't know if even I had that discipline early on in my journey to stop it. But now, man, there's nothing in this world that is gonna ever like I'm gonna have control me, because that's the worst place to be in. Is you gotta have control over every aspect of your life. So once I was able to let go of cigarettes, drinking, weed, all these things that were honestly just holding me back, I feel so much better. I get so much more done throughout the day. I'm way more motivated. So I definitely recommend anyone out there that is contemplating making that change, try it. If you don't like it, you can always go back. But I promise you, the first 2 weeks is the hardest. Once you get past that, you'll feel so much better. So I'm actually holding my own 60-day challenge. I know money is a huge motivator for people. So I'm going to be awarding the first place winner $300, second place $100, third place $50. It's a $25 buy-in on my website. I already have a bunch of people who have signed up. Pretty much how it's going to work is if you send your first initial weigh-in on the scale, and then each week we're going to update the leaderboard. You're going to send your picture of your weekly weigh-in, and whoever by the end of the 60 days has the highest percent of weight lost, they're going to win the prize, man. And so I didn't want to do it off total pounds lost, because someone who's like how I was, who was 450, is going to lose weight a lot faster than someone who's maybe like 260, 270. So it's just going to be based off percent of your body weight and how much you lose. So I want a bunch of people to join. I hope this kickstarts your journey and gets you to that next level. But before, so go to my website. I'll have it in my link. Sign up. I'm telling you, it's going to, making that 60-day commitment that I made, it has definitely helped me kickstart going to that next level. For I know a lot of you guys know I was stuck around that 280, 285 range for a long time. And like I said, smoking weed was holding me back because it was giving me munchies. I know I enjoyed it, but honestly, it was not conducive to where I was going in my life and the goals that I wanted to achieve. So I had to let it go. It's not a big deal, dude. Honestly, once I got past that first 2 weeks, it was super easy, smooth sailing. So the things that I did and like kind of some of the changes I made were big on my diet. So I've talked about it before. I'm a big believer in intermittent fasting. So about 4 days out of the week, I'll do a 20-hour fast, 4-hour eating window. About 2 days out of the week, I'll do a 16-8 fast, and then 1 day out of the week, I won't fast at all. The biggest thing that changed for me was being able to be more aware of what I was eating and the portion sizes, because it's so easy, even when you're eating healthy food, to overeat and binge eat, right? So you can have chicken breast, rice, veggies, and if you're eating 1,000 calories of that, 1,000 calories is 1,000 calories. So it's like now I'm much more aware, and how I did it was I just honestly looked at portion and serving sizes. So I knew, okay, if I'm eating like how many calories are in a cup of rice, how many calories are in 8 ounces of chicken, 8 ounces of ground beef, like what am I seasoning my food with? Also making like the little changes, right? So instead of eating like a higher calorie bread, finding like a replacement that's like lower calorie, making like instead of eating, like another big one was like I now eat like Greek yogurt with frozen blueberries instead of just having like Activia or one of these other yogurts that have much more sugar. So it's just, and I can continue to name like 1,000 different changes I've made, but it all accumulated into me being able to lose that initial 20 to 25 pounds these last 37 days. So my goal is to hit my weight of 230, which I'm 23 pounds away from. I know it's going to take a lot of hard work, dedication, but I have that mindset. There's no holding me back. Like, I've said it to my homies, and I told like Pitt, Nate, Mikolo, Kevin, all of them. I said, man, I'm not gonna go. I don't think I'm ever gonna go. I actually know I'm never gonna go back to my old habits of smoking. It's just not. I don't think it's like productive or conducive to the way I want to live my life. I know everybody is different. I know some people have much more discipline and control over it. For me, I just don't feel like I was in that position. I don't think it really helped me for what I wanted to accomplish in my life and my goals as far as business, as far as my weight loss, help motivating other people. It just made me it was something I would waste a lot of time with, right? So if you guys do smoke and it does help you, man, more power to you, because that means you have control over it. And if it's not affecting your life, man, that's good. Like, it's all depends on what your goals are and what you want to get done. So now for these next 23 days, or yeah, about 23 days, I'm going to have to, I realize, all right, man, so these next 20 to 23 pounds are going to be super difficult to lose. It's not going to happen by like the same, because like right now I've been working out twice a day. I've already had my calories at about 2,500 per day. I've been doing fasting. I've been disciplined on my diet. So it's going to take even more hard work. And I'm perfectly aware that like you're going to hit plateaus, but I'm a believer that, man, you got to just hit those plateaus head on, and it's going to suck because you're going to feel like, man, sometimes I think I'm putting in so much work. I'm grinding my ass off. I'm eating good. Like, why isn't this weight coming off? But there's always that saying, like, there's someone out there working harder than you. There's someone putting in more work. So there's always more work to be done. And I'm willing to accept that challenge. So my goal is in these next 27 days to finish off and lose the rest of this weight, get down to my goal weight of 230. And it's not just about hitting your goal weight. That's something I want to maintain for the rest of my life. And once I do reach 230, I'm going to set a whole new set of goals. It's not going to just be like, all right, now I'm at 230. I can go back to eating the way I was, or if I want to have McDonald's or I want to eat out like that, like I can do it every day again. It's like, no, like now I'm at 230. I'm gonna do a bunch of new goals, what I want to accomplish. Who knows, maybe get down to 210, 205. Eventually maybe do some bodybuilding, other things like that. But until I reach that first goal, I don't want to get too ahead of myself and think about too many other things. I was listening to a podcast on JJ Redick's, and they were talking about how there's like people who enter the NBA, NFL, and they have that mentality like, man, I made it, right? Like, I've done it, and it's a huge accomplishment, right? Like, that's probably a goal they've had for their entire life. And the people who really separate themselves is when they get to the league and they're like, oh man, this is just a start. Like, I have to put in way more work, and how am I going to build my legacy? So for me, that's how I look at reaching 230. That's just me. Like, that's just me dipping my feet into the water, getting into the league type of thing. And then what am I going to do when I reach that goal? Like, am I going to go back to my old habits, or am I going to push forward and do a lot more to help a lot more people? And my ultimate goal is to show people with hard work, dedication, consistency, what can be achieved and what you can do. So I hope this video helps people. I know I didn't give too many tips on exactly like what I did to lose that 25 pounds, because honestly, it's super simple. I intermittent fasted, like I said. I watched my calories. I worked out twice a day, and I'm going to continue doing all of that, except I'm going to just take it to the next level, man. That's it. And I know with my consistency and my dedication that I have to this, it will come off. And then, like I said, once I hit 230, I'll be making another video with all my new goals, and I want as many people to join with me. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I have that 60-day challenge. It's a $25 buy-in. Go to my website, join. Like I said, we have a bunch of people who are already in it, so it's going to be super dope to see the transformations. I've always gotten messages from people that have said, Mookie, you've like seeing someone like you and your size do what they've done and reach like under like going from 450 pounds and then going to 300, and now I'm at 250, and I want to just like keep showing people what's possible when you put your mind to something. And that's honestly, like, I found my purpose in life, and that's to motivate other people and help people reach their goals. So thank you everyone for all the support. I know it's kind of a rambling video, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be coming out with a Mookie's Meals this week. I'm working on a recipe, so we're going to get that put together. And Nate and I, we talked about it yesterday. We're hopping back. We're going to do another month, 4 videos with Ace as well on training, different type of things. Nate's a super elite athlete, so I love learning from him and picking his brain on how to get better with athleticism and those things, and ultimately make me a better trainer. So thank you guys again for all the support. I appreciate everyone. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time.